So just going to see when
somebody coming down pit lane, or is that just a?
Could be somebody coming down pit lane. Don't seem to be in the top few. I don't know who that might be. I might see if we're going to reach all the binoculars. No, too late. No.
Lights are on, ready for the race start. Out they go, and again a little bit of a wheelie there for Jordan Kill with 1, 2, 3, 4. He's just about to get it under wraps. Nick Smith comes flying through on the inside, but it's Toby Finnis who will take the running ahead of Adam Jameson. I think that is, they're looking for James Byrne as well, who took the win earlier on today.
I think James Byrne made a pretty poor start there. He's got to make up for that. He's down in 5th place, I think, James Byrne there. I think that's it anyway.
We can see that that's Adam Jameson up next. Then it's could well be Luke Foreman who's there in 3rd position.
Yeah.
We know he's on the
James Byrne is well down. There we go. Look, he's just going to ground in 10th or something.
Things in the bottom half of the field.
Yeah, so he's struggling there. That was Morven Mace. I was getting the bikes mixed. I see a yellow bike. Just assume he's going to be the first one.
But the yellowest out there is Morgan Creasy's on that GSXR 600 K4. So hopefully all the issues that he's been experiencing with that bike are now all corrected. But Toby Finnis, look at this lead.
That's amazing stuff. That Toby really got the head in the shed. Well, I guess the thing is the man in 2nd place, Adam Jameson, knows he doesn't have to beat that bike. He knows now who's on what bike. He would have known all the while. Logan Stone seems to overcome his issues, at least at the moment, because again he's running in 3rd place. We did see Logan lead the race yesterday or earlier today.
I think it was.
And it was a remarkable effort, but again I think it was the gremlins that caused him to get further back. There's a misfiring issue, and of course if you start running on 3 or 3 cylinders, it's not good.
Watching Malvern May just fire up the inside of Nick Smith and not quite hold on to it as Nick Smith gets the cutback on that CVR 600.
So Finnison, Jameson, Stone, Gower, Foreman, Rooker, Brown, Creasy, Kilworth, J, Smith, N, May, Wallace, Kilworth, H, Lee, Fern, Smith, T, Farr, Houghton, Vaughan, Ransom, Swift, Tripp, Sinker, Meters is your order because Barrett didn't come across the line. Finnis has most certainly come across the line. 50.9 for an opening fastest lap, so there's nothing wrong with this circuit at the moment, is there, Bradley?
No, I'm just going to have a look at the previous fastest lap, 51.2.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
0.2 of a second quicker than what we were doing earlier on.
I tell you what, I don't know what he had for his mid-afternoon snack, but you're right about Toby Finnis. He's certainly hooking it up nicely. He is absolutely. He is.
Well, he's away with it, isn't he?
Yeah, it's disappearing like an unwanted child on Father's Day. It's just absolutely nowhere to be seen.
Well, the gap was 2.4 as he came across the line, and it's now opened up to 3.2. So it's opened up by nearly a second in the first split alone. Here comes Toby Finnis across the line now, and then we've got the number 54 machine of Adam Jameson now. So that's the gap, and it is 3.81 seconds. Fastest lap of the race on that previous lap again for Toby Finnis of a 50.951. Purple in both sectors for the man on that Triumph Daytona 660. He's already round Druids and on the plunge down now in towards Graham Hill Bend. Next up, Adam Jameson, Logan Stone, 3rd overall, 2nd in class. Travis Rooker has found his way through on the F900s that he was initially behind. That's Luke Foreman and Harry Gower. In fact, Travis Rooker promoted himself from 3rd into 2nd in the twins class down there at Paddock Hill Bend.
I'll tell you who's got problems, and that's got to be James Fern. I don't know what's going on with James there. He made a very poor start. His best lap so far is 54.627. So that puts him around about 4 seconds or so off the hot pace. So there's something definitely wrong with him. He's obviously just riding around hoping to pick up a few points. He's in 9th place at the moment, so he'll pick up a small handful of points, not enough to decide, well, more than enough to decide a championship if it comes down to it. Certainly seems to be the way to go with the twins at the moment. Finnis is obviously leading the way, and then Rooker, Foreman, Brown, Gower are the next 4 up, and they're chasing hard after Jameson and Stone. So that's the way of the world at the moment. Rooker doing a good job there in 2nd place, but Toby Finnis, there ain't going to be any catching him. Lap after lap, he's going faster and faster. A 50.898. Tell you what, I'm going to have to
take a lap record of 49.
Yeah. Sorry, I just saw the name Fenton C right there.
Yeah, don't need to see
I don't need to see any more at all. But fair play to Toby Finnis.
He's gone purple in sector number 1 again, has Toby Finnis on this lap. 50.898 on the previous lap. This time around it's a 50.566.
Well, I'm going to say that I think the lap record's a stretch too far. I do not mean that disrespectfully to Toby Finnis, because I have to say in these conditions that is a remarkable time, and it's still very windy, it's very cold, the sun's gone in, it's cloudy, there's a threat of damp in the air, but Toby is pumping in some seriously good times.
It's not like Fenton Seabright is, you in inverted commas, for want of a better way of describing it, a standard racer, is it? He's in the World Championship this year.
Yeah, exactly. The kid is stupidly quick. There's no two ways about it. And so Toby Finich, you can hold your head up very high indeed there, mate. You're in pretty exalted company. It's as simple as that. That's a remarkable effort. And after what we've seen this weekend, for him to open up a 6-second gap after 5 laps, that's just incredible, actually, mate. It really is, because we've seen these races decided. He lost out to Adam by less than 1/10 of a second. Toby finished 5th overall, a long way back off the money of 51.7 in one of the other races. And then it was 3rd again, a twin victory with a 51.2. So all of a sudden he's maybe turned the screwdriver somewhere and he's found another second in that machine all himself. So brilliant stuff from Toby.
I was watching Morgan Creasy coming across the line there. He's in a good fight with Jordan Kilworth, and he managed to momentarily put Harry Gower between himself and Jordan Kilworth, but I think Jordan's found his way through. Now has he? No, Harry's still there in between the Suzuki sandwich of Morgan Creasy and Jordan Kilworth, but Morgan up the inside and towards Paddock Hill Bend. Jordan trying to find an opportunity to make the move as well.
Well, Jordan's got a medal earlier in the earlier race, of course. He wouldn't mind getting another medal, but Morgan, he's already got a whole load of medals, but he'll quite happily take them off. Is that the old bike he got from the Kilworths last year?
I have no idea.
Don't know, no, don't worry.
They seem to just share each other's bikes, and I lose track on whose is whose.
Yeah, exactly. A bit of a swap on the bodywork, and you're gone. 7 laps into the race, Finnis over the line once again. Now he's resorted to a normal pace of 51.5, which still makes him the fastest man on the track by a good few tenths of a second. Adam Jameson 7.25 back. Travis Rooker, who looks like he's establishing himself very nicely in that second place,
say that,
3rd
but
overall.
Ben Brown is only half a second away from him, and he's got Logan Stone right there with him as well. In fact, they're coming in towards Graham Hill Bend now. There is a tail ender in between himself, but there's Travis Rooker, Logan Stone, Ben Brown, and I think that could well be Luke Foreman in the mix as well.
Yeah, no, you're right. Actually, I thought I was looking at Rooker had Stone and didn't look at the times, to be fair. You're right, there's only half a second separating those 3 bikes. So, again, it doesn't matter what class somebody's in, you just want to beat everybody, don't you, Bradley?
That's exactly it. That's what they say anyway. I'll take everyone's word for it.
That's what you've been reliably informed.
Exactly.
Yep.
There is Travis Rooker, Logan Stone and Ben Brown across the line now. And a wide line there on the entrance in towards Paddock Hill Bend for Travis Rooker, but no opportunity for Logan Stone to find his way through, of course. They are in different classes. It's first in the twins for Toby Finnis, second in the twins for Rooker, and third for Brown at the moment. Adam Jameson, Logan Stone and Morgan Creasy. So Morgan Creasy and Jordan Kilworth, they're not just fighting for honours in the bragging rights in the garage. That is for a final podium position.
Yeah, absolutely. No. This is all about the bronze, that's for sure.
They're in towards Surtees now, the fight for 3rd in the Thunderbike Sport class, and it is Jordan who still has the advantage over Morgan Creasy, as Toby Finnis comes across the line now to start what is now the final lap. So just over a mile left of racing for the Thunderbike Sports and Extremes. There goes Adam Jameson on his R6. Travis Rooker, Logan Stone, Ben Brown and Luke Foreman all across the line. Then it is Jordan Kilworth and Morgan Creasy, with Harry Gower holding firm, rounding out the top 5 in the twins at this stage.
Well, Jordan's got a taste of the medals there, and I think he's looking very good to get himself another one. That'll be 2 in the day for him. That'll be his first 2 medals.
He's wide at Druids.
So you don't want to be doing that, do you now? Down the hill he comes, didn't lose too much time. Is that another back marker to contend with? And he's going to lose out a little bit to the back marker, who very kindly goes a little bit wide there. No, Morgan's not going to be able to capitalise on that, I don't think. In fact, Morgan gets held up by the back marker. Nope, not at all. Morgan does, in fact, put the back marker between himself and Harry Gower, as Toby Finnis, by the proverbial country mile, disappears like Andrew Mountbatten's title, as Adam Jameson comes across the line in 2nd place there. A worthy 2nd place, but of course does take 25 points in his beloved Thunderbike Sports class, the class rep there. Travis Rooker, Logan Stone, Ben Brown. Rooker 2nd of the twins, Brown 3rd of the twins. Stone is 2nd in the Thunderbike Sport class, so that's a good effort for him. So that's some good points in the championship, makes up for his terrible weekend so far. Jordan Kilworth, 2nd medal for him. Creasy just off the podium there in 4th place in Thunderbike Sport, and then it's Gower in the twins in 9th place overall, with Hayden Smith rounding at your top 10 ahead of Sean Wallace, Hayden Kilworth. Then it is Malvern May, Terry Smith, James Fern finishes 15th, 9th in class ahead of Damien Lee. Farr, Vaughan and Houghton. Andy Houghton inside the top 20 there after another impressive performance.